All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yashai for this truth. This is going to be another installment of a Bible talk. I'll just jump right into it. Anyway, just the other day, I hit up TVC Mario, right, or the Vigilant Christian Mario. I hit the brother up on his comment board, okay, because he put up something that was saying that God doesn't make good and evil, something like that, something along those lines. And I brought up the scriptures that say that the Lord does make good and evil. And we got into a little scuffle, may I say, which, as I said, I've watched that guy. He does good videos. Now, he's going off on some stuff he's teaching. That's for damn sure, because he's teaching that Christian doctrine. All right? But hey, you know what? Nevertheless, I'll give him credit. He does do good videos regarding the, exposing the Illuminati, or the New World Order, and stuff like that. And some of his Bible videos are okay. Right? But other times they go off. Okay? But I'll give him credit where it's due. But we pretty much, had a little conversation in the comment board, which, by the way, I will make that into a future lesson because I have the screenshots of the conversation. But, I just wanted to, may I say, rebound on it or, shed a few faults about it in this video here. Basically what happened was it was saying God doesn't make good and evil. So then I brought up Isaiah 45:7. It says, I, the Lord, I create light and I create darkness. I make peace and create evil. Which, that's where that right there is an absolute spiritual KO right there. The verse literally says that. So his response was, God doesn't make evil. That's what his response was. Because he brought up a verse that said there's no darkness in the Lord. Which I agree, there is no darkness in the Lord. But with that being said, it says that he made evil. So his response was, making evil and being evil are two different things, which I do agree. Okay, but the thing is, though, man, you got to understand. Okay, the Lord, right, the God of the Bible, right, Yahweh, right, or who people call God, he's a God of love, but he also was a God of hate. You got to understand that. The Lord loves, but he also hates. And that's an even balance, man. Right? The Lord loves, but he also hates. He makes good, but he also does make evil. And it's an even balance. Okay? It's an even balance, man. Scriptures say what? The Lord hates an uneven balance. Right? And an uneven balance is an abomination, man. Okay? But, guys don't want to talk about that. Guys will just negate the scriptures and just pretend. Did I, make that up? Or does it not say that? Does it not say that the Lord made evil? And now that we agree it does, how do you deal with it? And guys, be on there saying, well, ask him, does God hate anybody? No, God doesn't hate anybody. Well, Romans 9:13, it says, Jacob, who I love, but Esau I hated. They usually end like, oh, okay, well, I'll have to look into it at a later date, which probably never do. They just say that to get out of the conversation. But, it clearly just proves the point, man, that a lot of these Christians, man, which not all of them, right? A lot of Christians are very sincere, all right? But some of them, man, just don't look into it. Okay, which, as I said, I myself, I have read the Bible twice. Okay, I've read the Bible front to back 2 times. Okay, so I can, I'll tell you, man. Okay, when I tell you it's not in there, take it seriously. All right, because a lot of these cats out here have never even read, certain pages of the Bible, man. Not even. I remember this one brother out there. Which, no offense to this brother, I really like the guy, but he brought up. What's going on? Hold on a second. He brought up something about excuse that noise in the background. Let me see, where did I leave off? I fell on my screen. Creating a fault. Anyway, my brother out there, Ridge Napper, right? Ridge Napper, which I recently did a discussion with him. I want to say maybe a week ago. Yeah, maybe a week ago we did a discussion about we basically just did a conspiracy discussion, or just a basic civilized discussion, which I was very good. You all can find that on the page. It was about, I want to say, 50 minutes long. But what ended up happening was, he was like, oh yeah, well, I've only read maybe like a book out of the Bible. So here it is, you're trying to teach scriptures, but you admitted you've maybe only read one book out of the Bible out of the 66 books, not to mention the 14 books of the Apocrypha. Okay, so as I said, man, a lot of teachers out here are full of shit, man. Which I'm not saying that about Brother Ridge, which he needs to up his game too, right? That's a no-brainer right there. Okay, I mean, how the hell can you teach the Bible, but yet you're teaching that the God of the Old Testament is Satan? Come on, bro. I mean, what the hell are you doing? Or you gotta up your game, man. Right? Which, hey, you might have a chance. The Lord might be dealing with you, just sincerely wrong, and you can learn from it. Okay, you can absolutely learn. That's how we all learn in this thing. We all started off small, but then we grew. Okay, we all grew, man. Right? You started off little, but then you grew. And that goes for all of us, man. This whole truth, man, this is all about growth. I'll tell you, man. You know, as I said, man, when I came into this thing, I was a young man. I was 12 years old when I came into this truth, man. I didn't know too much. I knew, yeah, Market Beast, RFID Microchip, you're right, America Babylon. I actually knew a lot of stuff, about the Bible. You know why? Because when I went to church, man, I was actually, ironically enough, and no pun intended, I was a vigilant Christian. All right, I was a vigilant Christian. Okay. I actually did my research. I watched, videos about the scriptures, and stuff like that. Unlike these, guys out here, just go to church, one time a week, sometimes two. All right. Just to hear what the pastor on stage is going to, talk about. Okay. But, I actually did my research. Okay. But, anyway, a lot of these cats don't do that. Okay. So, when we study for ourselves, we can learn and we can see. It's like, oh, wait a second. Like, let me say this, man. For the longest time, I was teaching the whole hell thing. Which, as I said, man, I'll say this. I'm still growing in this thing. I don't have the whole truth yet. I'm still growing. I'm still, developing, may we say. I'm still, learning. Okay? But I'm getting better. I'm getting better. All right? I'm growing in this thing. I know more now than I knew last year. I know more last year than I learned, the 2 years prior. But you know what? It's all a learning experience, man. All right? We don't have the whole truth yet. When Yahushua returns, we will have the entire truth when Christ returns. Okay, that's why you have all these camps teaching different doctrines right now, man. Okay? Which doesn't mean they're not sincere. It's just sometimes they get just, sincerely wrong. Okay, but, to give an example, right, about the whole hell thing, I believed in the hell thing for the longest time. Why? Because I was brought up believing that. Okay, and even when I was in the truth, I was still teaching that. But then it wasn't until later where I actually looked back into it again. It's like, oh, shit. You know what? These GMS guys, they actually have a good point here. All right? This scripture doesn't make sense the way the Christians explain it, so I'm going to have to reevaluate this. And lo and behold, oh, shit, you know what? I'll accept that. I was wrong, but now I'm right. Now I know. All right? And I'll take that humbly. Okay? Does that mean I wasn't in the truth because I didn't know that? No. As I said, we all grow slowly, but at our own rates. Okay? And it's a spiritual thing. Okay? It's a spiritual thing. A spiritual growth. Okay? So, which I'm not going to make this too long, but, getting back to the whole conversation with TVC Mario, which, by the way, I actually know somebody who've done videos with that guy, right? My brother, Jonathan, also known as Rock Upon Him, he's done video discussions with TVC Mario. You can find him on YouTube. Just look up on the search bar, look up Rock Upon Him and Vigilant Christian Mario. You'll find it. But yeah, as I said, that brother, he's going off. But, with that being said, he can reevaluate what he's saying and maybe actually come to the correct conclusion. All right, that could be a plausibility. Okay. So that'll pretty much wrap up this this video here. I hope that was an edifying video. Anybody that made it this far into this video, put hashtag ETT in the comment section down below. But with that being said, I'm going to say shalom. I'll let it play out till 10 minutes just because of my OCD.